Hello, thank you so much for watching this walkthrough video of MAT232 Statistical Literacy. So have you ever been given in one of your classes, not so much a story or not so much a newspaper article um, or not so much a textbook, but a research study? Have you been given a 10-page write-up that involves all kinds of numbers and graphs and charts and things like standard deviation and mean and median and mode, and perhaps even a confidence interval, and you felt a little overwhelmed? Have you been to the doctor and the doctor was recommending certain vaccines for your kids? Or perhaps you had a health ailment and they said there's three treatments, and then these are the probabilities of the success for each of these three treatments. And here's some of the research that goes with those things. And you've gone home and you've searched online and you checked out different medication and you are bombarded with all kinds of statistics and you didn't know what to do because you didn't really understand what the statistics were. Well, if that's you, this course is for you. It's a course where you become statistically literate. Statistics are all around us. And to be a fully educated person, you need to learn how to write, you need to learn how to read, and you need to learn how to understand numbers. And statistics is a big part of that, especially in the healthcare fields, especially in education, even in business. I can't think of any field that doesn't involve statistics of some kind. Now, how do you learn statistics in an online math class? Well, we have discussion boards, as you can see from week one. We have the post-year introduction and we have the discussion board, sort of like many classes you've taken here at the university. We have something uh, even more unusual, I think, that maybe you haven't encountered. This says homework. So what kind of homework would one see in a math class? Or do you have to read the chapter and then do a bunch of questions? Well, you come out here to something called My Stat Lab. And it's an environment where, for example, this is a question. This is sort of a warm-up assignment, so this isn't really like high-powered statistics yet. It says, which of the following mathematical statement is true? So that's true, that's true, that's not true, that's true, and that's not true. So you click those, and then you can check your answer. That is one homework problem. So there's different things you can do. You can say, sometimes it'll be like matching like that. Well done, I guessed right, I guess. Question 4, sometimes it will have you fill in the number. So 4 plus 1 is 5. You can check your answer. Nice work. So the homework is in this interactive environment where you can put in the answer and check the answer. But suppose this problem was a lot more difficult and you didn't know what to do. Well, there's a tab down here that says Ask the Instructor, and you could email your instructor a question. You could, let's see, there's on different problems, there's some other help features that you might find helpful. We don't need StatCrunch on this particular problem. Well, anyway, there's all kinds of help features in the homework, and as you go through the homework, you won't be alone. You can, if you're stuck, there's ways for you to view different problems. If you are unsure of the answer, you can hit the check answer. And uh, the discussions, if you're curious how the discussions go, let's pick, let's say discussion 4. So here, prior to beginning this discussion board, review the video. So you click here and watch. This is the first part of the video. And the video explains what the normal distribution is and gives examples of the normal distribution in the natural and social world. So from there, you respond to one of 3 questions. determine whether there's a link between the standard deviation and something, state an example of a variable that follows a normal distribution, or identify the minimum number of data points needed to generate a normal distribution. So if you weren't sure how a discussion board would work in a math class, that gives you sort of a taste for it. So remember, being statistically literate is important, and you want to be statistically literate. It is important. This class is important, and this class will make you a better person. It'll make you a better student. It'll make you a better citizen. It will make you smarter and more savvy when it comes to finances, when it comes to reading the news or making medical choices. It's a great class. And if you put the proper amount of attention in and effort in it, you will be successful.